What you guys think about that James Harden trade?
A little surprising. I mean, not really, but like still a little surprising,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion. I thought he was gonna have to figure out the season and stay with the Sixers, but I guess not.
Mm.
You know,
Tough. What you thought, man? What do you think about the trade?
Like with James Harden's past, I don't know why people even doubted the fact that he wasn't gonna go there.
You thought he was. You say that he was going to go to the Clippers regardless. But did you? I didn't think it would be this early into the season. To be honest, I mean that part surprised me.
Bro,
That
he didn't come to the training camp. They didn't let him onto the damn plane. Like what? Why the hell would he stay?
mm,
he do got a point.
hold on, I'm trying to find the full what's it called on it, the full package. But we're gonna
Well,
head it. We're gonna before we why don't you guys introduce yourselves? My name. I go by 4 Point Play or no
Mohammed
fans.
Kinta.
Go man.
And that boy,
Go. Why?
tough,
Go,
tough.
bro. Go, bro. Why, bro? Tef, man, you go. Introduce yourself.
Man, I'm Nathan, aka Tough.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Emotional today. I don't even know why. Okay. This is from the ESPN article. The 76ers sent Harden, PJ Tucker, Philip Pertsevic to the Clippers for Marcus Morris, Robert Covington, Nick Batum, KJ Martin, a 2028 unprotected first round pick, two second round picks, a 2029 pick swap, an additional first round pick from the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I thought Norman Powell was gonna go there. I
Yeah,
really
I
thought
thought
they was gonna get rid of
that
his ass.
that that part surprised me, but we're gonna get into
Yeah.
winners and losers of this trade, man. Starting off, who we can go through the list of people and stuff he had, or you can just go off the top of who you thought won and lost the trade. Let's just go. Let's just go off the list. So the Clippers. Do you think the Clippers won or lost this trade?
lost.
Honestly, I don't know how. I don't know how they won. It's not gonna be a loss just because of James Harden, but it's like I don't know. It's gonna be Harden, uh, Westbrook, PG, and then Kawhi. That's small ball. First of all, I feel like that's small. You're gonna have Kawhi running the four, and I mean that's just another person who's injury prone at the end of the day. So I don't know how that added to anything. But at the same time, now maybe Harden can go back to his scoring self because they have Westbrook.
I don't like. I think the Clippers lost this trade. They weren't in. They didn't need him. They already had like the hole in the roster was the point guard for since 2019-2020 season, but they fixed it apparently with Westbrook. But adding Westbrook and Harden, like Westbrook, what if Westbrook gets mad because he doesn't get the looks because he used to get even for the Clippers, which were already reduced looks, and then that that off ball movement with Harden and Westbrook is they're not really going. They're both known for being players that don't really move that much off the ball. So if you know what what does I don't think they really fixed any of their issues with this trade because the biggest issue was their health and like you can't trade for Kawhi to be healthier. You can't trade for Paul George to be healthier. So I don't like this trade by the Clippers. I mean, they even lost some guys I thought were really good for them. Uh, Batum, Marcus Morris kind of had a. I mean, I don't even know if I didn't really like the fit with him later, like last year and this year, but Rocco too. I mean, now he's going back to Philly, but I really like, you know, he was a steal for them in that Norman Powell trade. But that's one thing. The Sixers, we're gonna talk about the Sixers. If they're winner or losers. I don't think either team won the trade, but what you think, Mom? Who won? Do you think the Clippers were winners or losers in this trade?
I think the Clippers were losers in this trade. Personally, I just feel like they traded away a lot of like really key players to them going far in the playoffs. Like it's just there's no other way to put it really for me. I mean Morris and Covington and all them. Like it's just like all those players play a key role on they play a key role in the team, the defensive end. I would say. Like I feel like now they've lost a little bit of depth as a team,
Mm-hmm.
whereas the six, you know, now they're a little deeper to, and they got a lot of pretty like they were already not that bad without Harden. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm a Harden fan, but I'm just keep it real. Like they have a lot more scores based that just got picked up because of the loss of Harden. A lot of people with experience, and that's something that I just realized the Clippers have lost. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
players with experience. But the players that they've traded away, yeah, they're in the later halves of their career. When it comes playoff time, I don't think they're necessarily more performers. So it's just like, you know. And Harden is a great player. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like I don't feel like he's necessarily needed for this team.
Mm-hmm.
They already can handle the rock well and do exactly what he's doing, and they have two superstars already. Not sure a third one is what they need.
Yeah, I mean, first you call Harden a superstar. I kind of disagree with that. I don't think he's a superstar. But the thing with this trade too is they lost picks. They already lost a bunch of picks from the Paul George and trade. So now losing even more picks just makes their future like if they don't win the championship in the next 2-3 years, like they're pretty much done for a decade because they have if they want to what's it called? And this summer, if things look really bad this summer, Paul George, Kawhi, and Harden can all be free agents. So they could all just leave to different teams and it'll just be Westbrook and no picks and like some solid role players. But this isn't like some 2017 Westbrook where he could help you guys make a playoffs. Like it's not gonna look good. I don't like this trade by the Clippers at all.
Facts.
Honestly, go ahead, Mohammed. Go ahead. Well, from what I think about this trade is, I don't really think they lost. Yeah, the trade. I mean, the picks were a loss for them, I guess. But it's like now they have somebody to actually run with the second unit. If you have Kawhi, Russell Westbrook, and PG all starting, and you have somebody like Harden to start with that second group with Norman. And I mean, honestly, whatever. Like the 76ers didn't get shit either. Like they're the same team with more role players. After they lost Ben, it's the same players. So honestly, I think definitely the Clippers won, but that's just because now they have somebody to run with that second group. Yeah, they lost a little bit of depth, but I mean, Marquise ain't doing nothing anyways. Like, what was he really doing?
Yeah,
What was he doing?
I'm not gonna lie, you Jervis.
What, bro? Name me something that nigga was doing.
These niggas they're not supposed to stick out. They're just playing their role.
Exactly, but what is he doing on the court that was helping?
Whole bunch of cardio. You saying, huh? He just doing cardio?
Yeah, he was running up and down the court. He's getting cardio. Batum is in there just to, get a little shots up. But if you have Harden to, take that ball now, it doesn't matter. AJ Martin, all right. I'm just saying, definitely the 76ers lost, in my opinion. Yeah, they got rid of like a toxic little situation that they had, but who are all those players compared to Harden?
So if we're talking about the Sixers losing, I think I wasn't gonna say the Clippers won. I think both teams lost this trade because if anything, I think both teams lost. But if I had to say between the two teams who won the trade, I would say it was the Sixers because they got a bunch of picks. They got some guys that even if like there's some solid role players that if they wanted they could trade at the trade deadline, maybe get something. If they want, just let them walk. Then they get a bunch of money next off season where they could go try to sign a guy that's available for them, like that could really try to help them win. I mean, I even seen some people say that they should try to trade for. We talked about this last episode about Zach LaVine. Maybe they would even try to get Zach. But I mean, Tyrese Maxey, he's been doing really good. He got Eastern Conference Player of the Week. But that's like Maxey. I think if he can really take that next step, they're not even going to be like, oh, we need to get someone to replace him right now if we want to keep winning to keep Embiid happy. So we're gonna be like, we already got Maxey. Like we're fine. We just want to get some things to be focused on those two.
You think Embiid will stay there if this nigga loses again? Like if he loses again, I really don't see Embiid staying another year, and I don't think they helped him by getting rid of Harden. They should have tried to help with that situation with Harden, if anything, but it didn't work out. And then also, this offseason, who did they get? They not helping him. They don't give a damn, bro. They did not get anything for him. Like you said, Zach LaVine, I'm sure if Zach Levine was given the right deal, he would have left too. But look at that. He's not. Nobody went there. And so I'm saying, bro, if they not helping him out again this year by getting rid of Harden, I don't see him staying either. So honestly, you said the Clippers they gonna lose PG, they're gonna lose Kawhi, and they're gonna lose Harden. That's if they leave. But Joel Embiid is not gonna be happy if he loses again and has to carry that team with against teams that have Jokic and Murray, against teams that have what's his name, Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, and Kristaps and Drew Holiday. Like those are the teams he's playing, bro. With
Yep.
Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey is good, but he's not. He's not Jason Tatum level. He's not Jalen Brown level. He's not.
I think with the trade for the Sixers, it's like if they want to go eat this year, bounce back, they can do that. I think with this trade, versus if they just had Harden, another first, second round, like a second round exit to the Celtics or the Bucks, and then they just lose him in the free agency, you know. Or if they want to, if this trade happens and then Embiid's like, all right, I'm about to trade me to the Knicks, you know, they're they're in a good position, like at a crossroads between they can go to a good rebuilding team in a year, or they could bounce back to be not at that same level, but a pretty really like a solid team in the East, like top three, top four seed in the East. But what do you guys think? Do you think the Sixers, Mom? What do you think? Sixers won or lost this trade?
I still think the Sixers won.
Mm.
I mean, I gave my reasoning. I feel like they picked up a lot of depth. Like, you lose one player and you're getting a lot of, like, a couple pretty, like,
Okay. What do they need help with? What do the 76ers need to win?
shit. They need some. They don't need Harden to win.
But what do they need then? Because they need another player.
If they
So
didn't get
what do they,
no other player they could get at this, maybe PG. But PG, I don't even think PG could help these things win, bro.
exactly. So why would Embiid stay? What did the Clippers need? They needed, bro. I think the one of the biggest things for the Clippers last year was like even against that Suns team that they played during the playoffs, they had little leads, but then they would have to take those star players out, and they can't. That lead that they had is just getting cut because they have nobody else out there. They had this, what's his name, Norman Powell out there trying to score 40 points. He out there playing, trying to get superstar calls because that's who they had. Who else did they have?
But
They had
you're acting like
Westbrook
their bench is garbage. They have arguably the best bench in the league.
out.
The Clippers.
Okay, exactly. And then they just added Harden. So now what?
But it's not like
lost
they
half
just
the depth.
added him in. Like they lost some of that depth too. Like
Like who though?
they lost
Okay.
Robert Covington, a great 3-and-D player. Marcus Morris, he's a tough type guy. He gonna try to fight for them rebounds. And then they lost Batum,
He's
3-point
getting
shooter.
them, though. He's not getting them.
Fourth quarter, Batum. Hey, there's a reason he's in the fourth quarter though.
Bro, get all those niggas off the team, bro. Get them out. Pack them up. Let them go, bro. They not doing shit. So it's over, bro.
But I'm saying the reason that they lost is because just long term, bro. They don't have any picks.
They got my boy Trey Man still. So I mean he's still gonna play
Trey Man.
amazing.
Trey Man
Oh,
compared
Terrence.
to those niggas.
What's it called? What do you mean? Trey Man compared to who?
I think Trey. I'm not taking those. I'm not taking Trey Man over that any of those guys.
They got
Yeah,
Bones
not-
still. They still got Bones Highland.
That's fact. That
I
nigga.
meant Terrence, but
Yeah, I was saying Trey Man is on the Thunder. I was kind of confused, but I got what you mean.
I'm saying, but he hasn't be a great player.
he's a great shooter. He ain't playing defense.
He's a good role
Yeah, so
player.
what-
I'll say that he's a good role player.
Yeah, he's a great role player.
He's a good role player.
What about all the other players?
Like who?
They don't play defense. They don't shoot good.
What did they do though? They're not players worth keeping, obviously.
So what did Terrence?
He's worth his ass. What is he doing out there, bro? He's out there.
What is
he
team
guarding?
team man
Who
doing?
is he
For,
guarding?
bro, what is team man doing for you to say he's better than them?
He shoots better than all of them that left.
Is that
Number
fact?
one. He's still younger than all of them.
That's cool.
He's younger than all of them, so he's gonna develop through that system no matter what.
I mean, he's 27. You're acting like he's 23.
How old is he?
27.
Okay, and Marquise Morris is 34 and out there getting nothing.
Bro, okay. I see what you're saying. The only player I'm really gonna maybe argue with about it is Robert Covington.
Yeah,
Robert, okay, yeah. I mean, honestly, I didn't see that one. I thought they would definitely get rid of Norman, but
Yeah, I thought they were gonna get rid of
mean,
Powell. If they got rid of
yeah,
Powell, I would have, like, it wouldn't have been close for me. I would have thought the Sixers were the bigger winners if they also got those picks too, like this amount of picks. But
okay, but they needed somebody to score for that secondary group though. At the end of the day,
yeah,
Norman is still he was sixth man of the year. I'm pretty sure
candidate.
a candidate
Yeah.
at some point. So, I mean, rather keep him than Robert Covington, who's gonna, he played pretty solid. Like you say, he was a 3-and-D player, but
and they need
when those
Lou Will.
you need somebody to fill in with the scoring.
You said what, Mohammed?
They need Lou Will. That's what they need.
He retired. He retired. What's it called?
And he's out there watching his little girls' volleyball games.
They're
All right.
dead.
But I mean, another win. Do you think? I think Tyrese Maxey. Do you think he's a winner or loser in this trade? Because I think he's a winner.
I mean,
Is he the biggest winner?
no, he is a winner. Yeah, he's definitely a winner in this.
But do you think he's the biggest winner out of everything?
I think so. I mean, he's getting more of a chance to shine. Get more touches, get more. Well, he already got pretty much maxed out playtime. He's just getting a bigger role on this team, I think.
Mm.
He's a starter now, so yeah.
He's already a starter.
No, he had to come off the bench a lot last year because of Harden.
Yeah, but sometimes he would just play the two. Harden would just play the one. Westbrook. Do you think Westbrook's a winner or a loser?
He might be a loser.
I think he's a loser as well.
Especially if all these guys leave after this year, he's cooked.
Westbrook was signed to a 1-year, $8 million deal.
Oh, really? Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Nah, but so you think he's a winner or a loser?
I mean, I think. Oh no, he's a loser in this. Maybe. I would say if they decide to give James Harden more playtime, then him is going to take away obviously from Westbrook. But if not, and they give Harden less playtime, then I mean, there's not really much to lose there. I guess it all depends on how it plays out. Really
depends on their offensive. I mean, depends on their scheme, who they're gonna have out there, and when, and doing what. I think. I mean, they got a pretty good coach. He knows what he's doing, and we're gonna see. But I'm saying I don't think Westbrook lost.
Yeah, I don't think he really lost either.
I think Westbrook lost in this trade. He's a loser in this trade because, like, his opportunity was already limited, like I said earlier, but now it's even lower. Like, and Harden and him did good in like Houston. They did, they were solid in OKC, but it's not like they're the same players now. And that defense, like perimeter defense of Westbrook and Harden. Oh my goodness. I want to see what happens when they play the Warriors, man. I want to say, like,
you're saying that like Westbrook's not a bad defensive player though.
He's not a good one though. He's type decent, but sometimes he can sag off his man, try to get that rebound.
I don't think so. I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I personally don't feel like Westbrook gets the flowers and the respect that he deserves personally. Like, this nigga puts in a lot more effort in the game than a lot of players I think that play right now. That's just me though.
I mean, just because you put the heart in it, I mean, we were talking about something that.
And Hustle plays a big piece in defense.
Okay, but that doesn't make you a good defender. A good defender.
By any means, but he's not bad. I don't think he's a bad defender by any means.
But he's not considered an exceptional defender either. He's just there. Average defender.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like, especially with everything that went on with his last team and everything, you know what I'm saying? I feel like maybe he could be being, overlooked a little bit, but that's just me.
Do you think he's a top 15 point guard in the league?
Yes.
I'm trying to think just how. I don't know. I feel like it's hard for me to say that. No, I don't think so.
What is your who?
Okay.
You can name
Curry, Dame, Trae Young, Fox, Harden, if we want to include Harden now. If I mean, Maxey would be the point guard now if we really want to.
Harden's better.
Huh?
I don't think Harden's better, but
So you think Westbrook right now is better than Harden right now?
Harden
Yes.
has significantly decreased by a lot.
Same thing with Westbrook.
No, but look though, this is why I hold Westbrook on a higher tier. Number one, came to the playoffs last year. He was out there performing. Honestly, he was out. Everybody was calling him Westbrook, whatever, the whole season. He was out there.
But Harden did the same thing. He
Yeah,
put up 45 on the Celtics. He had his bad games, but he was still doing his thing, and he had higher highs last playoffs than Westbrook.
He shit the bed though. He shit the bed completely.
I feel like Westbrook had.
Huh?
On consistency wise, I feel like Westbrook had better consistency than Harden.
But just level of play, it's like if you average in 14 points per game, and then you have one game where you average 20, or you would rather have someone that averages 20 points per game, and then one game they have 13, but the next game they have 40. Like, that's how I just see it. Like, I just think Harden, better playmaker. I mean, better shooter. I feel like, bro, he's better. I mean, better scorer. He's a better scorer still. Better fit on most teams.
Yeah. I mean, to each their own. I'm not really. I personally feel, in terms of, I'm thinking also long term. I feel like Westbrook will last longer than Harden. Number one, number two.
On the Clippers or in general in the NBA?
In general, and on the Clippers. And I feel like in terms of who has more in the tank in terms of high level of play, I'm gonna go with Westbrook. Like Harden personally, I know he's great. That was one of my favorite players for a long time, still is. But like I know he's on the decline, and he's been on the decline for quite some time now. Like, I want to say maybe 1 or 2, 3 seasons, to be honest.
Since his since his loss against the Bucks, ever since that injury. Running back and look at his face after I brought it up. I just look at it, bro. We said earlier, biggest Nets fan in the world when that, bro. Oh my gosh, the group chat was after Game 7. Man, you don't even want to know how he was feeling in that group chat. Troll it. He got too sad, bro. It was kind of just like embarrassing. Just as like a friend, like, bro, you looking crazy right now. Get yourself together. But, yeah. What were we talking about?
We're talking about longevity.
Oh, I mean Westbrook's been like his decline has been, he's been declining longer than Harden though. Because I would say Westbrook started declining after in the beginning of that season. Like he wasn't like the Wizards was like after arguably, I don't want to say the Rockets Westbrook was when he started to fall off, but Wizards Westbrook to now is the decline. And I'll say that decline is deeper.
After he left the Wizards.
No, I think once he was on the Wizards, because before he was like a 27 point per game All-Star. I think he even made All-NBA. Then the next year he averaged like 22 points per game and he got swept in the first round.
But he also took Washington to the playoffs.
It's the Wizards, number one. Number two, every team after the Wizards, he obviously played a significantly less role. Like, it's just.
I'm saying that's when he started to decline. Like, I'm not saying he was garbage then. I'm saying he was still a really good player, but it's just that's when it started to go down. Like, it was 2020. It was 2020, and then it was like 2021 here, and then 2022, and then I would say 2023.
Yeah,
and
but
then,
I feel like these
no.
the Wizards were all due to perhaps the scheme of which the team is playing, which could lead to him getting less touches, and also the people who he's playing with. Because before, when he was at his prime, it was really just him.
I mean
he
had Paul George. He had, I wouldn't want to say Melo. That's kind of gross, but.
So it's like.
But he had Beal though. You're acting like he didn't have Beal, and he still had some good guys. He had Rui still there. You know, there were some good players on that team.
But he was the.
You think he's still bad now? You think he's still bad now?
No, I don't think. I think on the teams that you guys are saying he fell off on, it just simply might be because the game wasn't run through him. Like, I think that's really what it is.
He had LeBron on his team, Nick.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
Well,
I
also
mean,
at
you
the
could say
same
the same thing
time,
with Harden. Oh, he had KD and Kyrie on his team. Why does he did it? Oh, he had Embiid on his team.
One of every game, one of them wasn't playing. So I mean,
ooh,
But I'm saying with Embiid, when you're comparing it now, oh, he had Embiid on his team and he had Maxi. He wants
he's
to
not
get
bringing up.
Maxi open. He's trying to get, and he's still, he's still like, I think Harden, bro. Harden is a better player right now than Westbrook.
But you gotta understand who the fuck Harden was. Like you gotta like really.
I understand, but I'm saying he's still a better player right now. Like if this at this moment right now, if I ask you, you have a brand, no, it's not gonna, but like, if you have a solid team, like with a solid all-star guy, all NBA guy, who do you want to add on to that team? Are you picking Harden or Westbrook?
I'm taking Westbrook.
damn.
I have many reasons why I'm taking.
Okay, well,
Westbrook.
Tef, are you taking Westbrook or Harden?
Bro, only thing conflicting me is just playing, bro. Like, is he actually gonna play? I need him to play. I can't have him.
I'm thinking about a lot of different things. I'm thinking about play wise, work ethic wise, like who.
Bro, this is a 2K simulation. He just gonna hoop, bro. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to worry about nothing. Just he's playing every game, 82 games. No injuries off. Like,
I guess Harden. I guess.
I'm right.
But in a real life, in Westbrook, I'm just letting you know.
So you think Harden's the better talent, but Westbrook, he just do the things that Westbrook doesn't mean that Harden doesn't do.
No, he does the things that an NBA player should do. He will go that extra mile.
And you're saying Harden doesn't.
Harden be in the club. Shit.
Bro, what's wrong with him being in the club?
Ain't nothing wrong with being in the club, but he in the club more than he in the gym. That's what it is.
Crazy. All right, man. But I don't know, man. I did not expect that, especially out of you because you're the Harden fan. I'm surprised you even said that.
Let you know, I'm a very big Harden fan.
Yeah, I know. He your top 5 favorite in the league right now.
For sure.
Dang, that boy's stressing down there. What's wrong with him?